Hey guys, it's Mark and I have another news for you. Before we start, I'd just like to say a huge thank you for you guys, because you watching our videos, you keep subscribing for our channel. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. Just to show my appreciation to you guys, I like to do a giveaway. So if you subscribe our channel, if you comment below the video, and if you post a picture to our Instagram profile, so you have to do 3 things, you will be one of the contenders to win a niche perfume. So the goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and once again you have to do 3 things: subscribe the channel, comment below the video which is your favorite perfume, and the third thing, post your favorite perfume's picture on our Instagram profile. If you've done these 3 things, you're good to go. You are in the contest and you have a chance to win a niche perfume in the next 3 months. Today in this video we're going to talk about the most preferred and one of the most famous designer brands here in Europe, which was chosen the best luxury brand in the United Kingdom. This brand is the Dolce Gabbana. The brand was created by Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana in 1985. 2 main lines for the brand are the perfumes and the glassware. They also design ready-to-wear fashion. They also do jewelry and wallets as well. The brand became really famous because the perfume line, what they present and what they stand for, it's really, I would say it's really unique. If you think about the brand, I think the first picture what comes in your mind is not necessarily the fashion line, it's the perfume line. The brand is always in a front line if you're talking about inventions or new designs. Don't even forget to mention I don't know if you remember, for the Motorola Razr, that mobile phone was launched as a collaboration between the Motorola and the Dolce & Gabbana brand. So there was like a crossover of the mobile phone and of the designer brand. I choose one of their most famous perfume and one of the most famous scent from the market. Before we get into the review, we also have to mention the original perfume was released in 2001. It was a more aquatic, more salty, and it wasn't as deep as this one, but it was a huge hit. So first time in my life when I smelled it, it was in 2002, and the lady who wore the perfume, she had a big bottle, like a massive one. I think it was the 100 or 125 ml. That was the first time when I tried the original one. Not on my skin, but when I smelled first time, because that was a lady's perfume. It's not a unisex perfume. This one is not a unisex perfume either. So when I smelled the perfume first time in my life in 2002, which was almost 18 years ago, I fall in love. It was, I do remember it was a summer evening, and it was really hot. I think one of the hottest summer I've ever experienced. So I was sitting in a car, windows were down, and suddenly just a really citrusy, like almost like a sea smell or sea scent hit my nose, and I tried to find the source of it. So the girl who was sitting next to me in the car, I asked her, "You wear any perfumes?" And she showed me the bottle. It was a really simple bottle. I'd never seen it before, and I took the lid off, and man, it was, I mean, I have loads of memories of perfumes from the past, but this is one of the most significant memory. Just because this was the year when I smelled one of the best perfumes. Is the perfume one we're gonna talk about today is the Dolce & Gabbana Alpha Intense. So as you see, this is not a 100 ml, this is a 30 ml bottle. I don't have a huge one because this one is a leftover from the last Tenerife holiday. I haven't used them all. I mean, you can see there's still a lot left in a bottle. Usually when I travel, I always have at least 3 or 4 perfumes in my pocket. Not in my pocket, in my bag. Yeah, in my bag, or sometimes even in my pocket. So what I was talking about, if you knew, and if you're getting to the perfumes now, I reckon you to start with small bottles like this, or you can also use a travel bottle, something like this. You twist it, bottle is out, you're good to go. Or you can even use it, most of it, in a little case or in a little holder. Or the other option, I still have this sample from the Amouage. I always go for samples, or small samples, or small kits like this if I have to travel. So if I find a brand that I really like, I always try to pick small samples as well before I buy the Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Intense. What is this juice? Just because this is I would say this is summer magic in a bottle. It's really one of those few designer perfumes what I prefer the most during the summer. And don't even mention, this is like if you imagine, like when you capture a genie and you put in a lamp. This is the lamp, and the juice there, that's the genie. Because the genie represents, in this case, summer, sea, citrusy feeling, refreshing feeling, and something what you want to wear 24/7 during summertime when the weather is really hot. The original version of the perfume was released in 2001, like I said, and this is a reformulated version, and this is a new version of the original one. This perfume was released in 2017. The creator is Alberto Moria, whose name is, I think, is one of the most famous names in the perfume industry. He's been creating perfumes for brands like Amouage, Giorgio Armani, Kilian. I don't even know how many perfume houses he's been working for, but the gentleman is an amazing talent. I think if I had the chance to create my own perfume, I would definitely work together with him. The perfume is citrusy, aromatic. Definitely it has a marine vibe in it. If you're talking about the bottle, you can see easily through the glass. You can see the juice in it, the color in it. As soon as you see this beautiful color in a bottle, the first thing what comes in your mind, this reminds you of the water, of the sea water. I mean, this is the first thing what I think. Like I said before, if I see a really clean design of a bottle of a perfume, it always just grabs my attention, and I really appreciate the simple design, the simplicity of beauty. So for some people it's quite important to talk about the lid. Just to mention, if you want to, you can hold it by the lid, but I don't really think it's important. You don't want to risk to break the bottle, so hold it properly as you should. Lid come off. This is in the comment below, if you watch this video and it gave you the impression you have to purchase at least a sample of it, leave me a comment and tell me what's the first impression, what hits you when you smell the Light Blue Intense. Because for me, this one is much deeper compared to the previous one, the first version of this perfume. I know every single time when I talking about summer perfumes, I always tell you this is summer in a bottle, but this is summer in a bottle. Just like the Izumiyaki, just like the previously in the first video, actually I think that was in the first video, the first English video as well. So in the first video, the Neo from the Zerjov. But this one has a really catchy marine vibe in it. So every time when I remember of the advert, I always have the memory of the scent, of the picture, and it's just holiday feeling. So if you're going away and you wanna spend your holiday close to the sea and you have no idea what to wear, guys, this is something what you want to keep in your luggage. Every time when I go away, doesn't matter where to during summer, I always purchase one of this one. I have this one as a backup now, and you know, because the market is still full of this perfume. I mean, it's not like one of those rare niche ones what you can get just only in certain places. Now you can purchase this, I think, it almost everywhere. I always used almost the same places to purchase the perfumes. If I find a new niche brand, a new designer brand, I always go to the original website. So I don't buy at first round from sellers who just reselling the perfumes. I always go to the original brand, just like I left the link in the Search of Neo video of the Search of brand. So that's the original brand, that's the original link. First time in the first round, always purchase from the original seller. So actually this was purchased in a duty-free shop, but you know, you can try everything there. It's like a shop before you fly. It's easy. Okay, so try the perfume. And on my left wrist, I already sprayed an hour ago. So this one is a bit more calmed down. Let's try this one. I know so many people don't like to smell the perfume straight away after you sprayed it on your skin, but I do love it. Sometimes it just blocks your nose, so you can't smell anything else, only the perfume, but that's the point. The first thing you smell is something really citrusy, something aquatic. That's the first thing what comes in your mind. It reminds you of like the freshness of the grapefruit. When you grab the fruit, you slice it. After you cut through the skin of the grapefruit, the first vaporized juice, what you smell, it's here. So the first thing on the top is definitely something citrusy, something really aquatic. The feeling of holiday. It's like, imagine yourself being in a nice resort during the holiday time. You wake up, the sun is coming up now, and you're just sitting on a balcony, you're watching the sunrise. You can even feel, or you can even see the sea, and you're just about to have a refreshing shower and put this on. There's a version for the ladies and for the gents as well, but it has the same identical freshness vibe or marine vibe in it. If I have to imagine someone who can wear it, I mean, I can definitely get the picture of Edward Norton from the Red Dragon, where at the end of the movie he's sailing away on a huge boat, and if that moment is not describing the way how this perfume smells, then nothing. If you have a daughter or a son, or you're planning to buy their first perfume, and you don't want to get something really heavy or something what you don't know if it's gonna work or it won't for them, I think this is a really good choice. It's not heavy. I know this is just this is mainly or just summer perfume. So if I use it, I wouldn't go for this one during winter or autumn time. I would definitely reach for this if I had to buy this one for my children. So as a first perfume for your kids, I recommend to get this one, or even the light blue version. They will love it. They're gonna get so many compliments. It will build their self-confidence. This is a good choice as a first perfume in their collection or in their perfume journey. So if you, let's say you're watching this video and you are quite new in the perfume world and you want to start with something, this is a good choice. If you haven't tried this before and you're not sure about how it's gonna work on your skin, how it's gonna smell, I'll leave some link below the video in the subscription section, and you can purchase even the small samples of the perfume on these websites. As a perfume group, this one belongs to the aromatic, citrusy, a little bit deeper than the previous one. It will give you like a really nice longevity in terms of the summer perfumes. It's not a summer beast, so it won't stay on your skin for more than, I would say, 2 hours. After 2 hours, it's gonna sit close to the skin. I would say, if we're talking about the perfume's longevity on your skin, it wouldn't go over 4 hours. You can even spray on your clothes. It's just increasing the longevity. Like I said, everybody can wear it. I cannot even say like if you're 30 or if you're 40, you have to get this one, or if you're not even 30 years old, you can or you shouldn't wear this one. No, if you're 15 or if you're 14 or if you're 100 years old, you can purchase this one, you can give it a try, you can wear it during summertime. This is ageless. The Dolce Gabbana light blue, the original version, and the light blue intense, they're not really expensive perfumes. I mean, for 20-30 pounds, or definitely you can buy this size, or even you can go to the bigger versions or the bigger sizes. This is a real compliment gather. I don't even remember an occasion where I wore it and I didn't get a compliment, because it's fresh, it's really catchy. Not like the Easy Miyake. For my nose, if I have to choose between the Easy Miyake Purom or the light blue intense, after I sampled both, I would go with this one. I'll tell you why. This one has more depth, more freshness. I would say a little bit more freshness than this one. This is like fresh like ice, and this is fresh like a summer cold shower, or even like the sea when it hits your face when you're like riding a jet ski, or like while you're on a boat. But as you see, the two designs are almost, I mean, bottle wise or glass wise, it's almost the same bottle. You can even hear the sound of it. So it's really nice. If you're interested to watch the review of the Easy Miyake Purom, in the subscription below you can find the link. Every single time when I see a lady purchases this one, I already know she has a really good style, a really good taste in terms of perfumes. Not because she wants to drink it, just because she knows what to wear in hot weather. I definitely would not recommend you to use this one during the colder weather. It won't be strong. It's gonna sit close to your skin. Not sure if so many people will notice it after the second or the third hour, but at the end of the line, if you're willing to use it during summertime, and not just summertime, if you're willing to use it during the colder weather, just do it, because at the end of the line it has to be your decision what to use and when to use. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, comment below the video which perfume review would you like to see, and don't forget the giveaway.